No pain, no gain. Wait, why are you looking at my belly? Oh, this is not a fitness video. This is a video about pain in life. And as someone who had his fair share of pain, which led to my baldness and white beard, and got out on the other side financially free and feeling fulfilled, I need to share this with you. Why pain is necessary, how to get the most out of it, and what can you do now to transform that pain into gain. So sit tight, because this is gonna be a hell of a ride. We all, to some degree, fear pain. Most of us will do anything to avoid it. But at the same time, deep inside us, we know that the most meaningful things in life come with loads of pain. Being a parent, for example, comes with a lot of pain, many sleepless nights, tiredness, not to mention what women need to go through giving birth. Being an entrepreneur, working on your own terms whenever and wherever you want, also comes with anxiety, imposter syndrome, confusion, responsibilities, decisions, and a hell lot of pain. We go into relationships knowing it can cause us a huge deal of pain. Some of us do it anyways. And instead of running away from the pain, they stop and realize that the pain is part of the process. But others let the fear of pain stop them from making a change. They never start because they're afraid of the pain of failure, rejection, humiliation, disappointment, or embarrassment. To those among us who fear pain, I would say this. Instead of completely avoiding the pain or trying to numb the pain so you can get back to feeling normal again, learn to use that pain to get where you want to be. How? When you choose to make any change in your life, you choose to introduce a new form of pain that comes with it. But you can also choose to control that pain and let it work for you by... Have you heard of Kazimierz Dabrowski? He was a psychologist back in the 1940s and had a take on pain that was, well, pretty unusual for his time. He wasn't just any psychologist. His life was like a movie. Working with Freud's colleagues, surviving as a prisoner in a war camp, losing loved ones in the war, and many other struggles. But what made him unique was his perspective on pain and trauma. It wasn't just a theory for him. His life was a living proof of it. He believed, and I'm with him on this, that psychological pain isn't just an obstacle. It's a necessity for growth. It's like when you're in the gym and pushing that extra rep, it hurts. But that's what makes you stronger, right? Dabrowski said something crazy, that pain, pressure, stress are the very things that force us to face our limits, to break them and evolve. It's not about getting happy all the time, it's about getting real, understanding that pain has its place, its purpose. Here's where it gets personal for me. Remember what I told you about the time I lost my business, my capital, and everything? That pain in my chest and feeling like I was gonna have a heart attack? Remember how I talked about my journey from an insecure, camera-shy guy to where I am today? That transformation didn't come from comfort. It came from the pain of embracing the uncomfortable. Every setback, every sleepless night, every moment of doubt, they were all stepping stones. I won't lie, it was hard. But every bit of that pain was shaping me, pushing me towards something greater. Think of it like this. If you never face pain, if you never struggle, you never really grow. The pain becomes a catalyst, a force that drives you, molds you into something more resilient, more capable. In the end, it's not about dodging the pain. It's about embracing it, learning from it, and letting it fuel your journey. It's tough, but hey, no one ever said growth was easy, right? What should you do now to overcome the fear of pain? To transform it into gain? It's simpler and yet more challenging than you might think. Step 1, acknowledge the pain. Recognize it. Don't run from it. It's not your enemy. It's a signpost guiding you towards growth. Every dreamer who ever achieved something real faced this moment. Step 2, lean into that pain. Yes, lean right into that discomfort. The moment you do, it starts to lose its power over you. It's not about avoiding the pain, it's about steering right through it. Let it shape you into someone stronger, more resilient. Remember, the pain is temporary, but the growth, that's forever. You're not just enduring the pain, you're evolving. Every moment of struggle is a step towards a version of you that is equipped to conquer bigger challenges, to seize greater opportunities. When you embrace your struggle, you don't just overcome them. You become the kind of person who can turn any situation, no matter how tough, into a victory. So what's your next move? Will you let fear dictate your path? Or will you take that pain and turn it into your greatest strength? The choice is yours, and it starts now.